Let's introduce Mr. Kris Licht, Global President Health of RB, as well as Bittu Sehgal, Founding Editor, Sanctuary Asia, and founder of Sanctuary Nature Foundation. Let me first go to Kris, I believe. Kris is with us. Kris, now,
yes,
talking of the, talking of this worst pandemic in history, I want to know from you, how have you been responding to the new normal of this pandemic in your work and personal space?
Yeah, at RB, we have had a very busy time. First and foremost, our primary concern has been to make sure that our employees have been safe and well looked after during this very challenging time. And that alone has been a significant piece of work. But at the end of the day, we exist here, and our purpose really in this world is to provide access to high quality hygiene and health products, and certainly Dettol being one of the most important products. And we've experienced a very significant spike in demand, which has caused us to really have to rethink our supply chain and increase our capacity manyfold across our various product lines. We've also spent a lot of time providing access to science-based information. We know that consumers are very keen to understand and learn more, both about the virus, and as science evolves and our understanding evolves, as you just said, we still don't know all the answers, but we learn more every day. We also know that we have an obligation, and we take that very seriously, to provide science-based information to consumers. And so we have been actively engaged in that in partnership with regulators, governments, and nonprofit organizations. And so those have really been the main focus areas for us. It's been a very busy time, but at the same time, we also understand that we play an absolutely critical role at the moment. And so it is safe to say that our employees have actually put forth heroic efforts to meet those challenges under very difficult circumstances. All of our employees are also affected by the pandemic in their personal lives. Many of our employees are in India. Much of our global supply chain depends on India. And many of our employees all around the world, but certainly in India, have also in their personal lives had to deal with very difficult circumstances. And so I certainly want to extend my thanks to them, but also really just convey that we are here to provide science-based access to science-based information and education, as well as high-quality disinfectant products. And we're fully committed to doing our part.
Yes, my question is to you. We are saying that we need to respect the environment if we need to be healthy. Now, this biodegradable degradable packaging that we've been talking about, it's one initiative in that direction. Now, what else do you have planned if we talk about taking some actions at global level?
Yeah, we completely agree with many of the views that have been expressed today. We certainly want to do our part. If you think about how revolutionary plastics were, the consumer industry, and frankly for many industries, I think we need something similar to that kind of revolutionary impact. We need a recycling revolution and need packaging innovation revolutions. And that's what we're committed to at RB. We want to lean into all new technologies for recyclability. Obviously, we still have to ensure that the packaging in question performs, that it's safe for consumers, but we are very keen to do more of this. And one of the things that's really important is to understand that this requires both companies like us to do our part, which we are committed to doing, and we want to do very fast. We want to go as fast as we possibly can. And we believe that consumers want us to do that as well. But it requires systemic solutions. So it's important, for instance, access to recycled plastics is still an issue in many parts of the world.